It is race number 2. We are 21 laps into a 75 lap race.
Oh, cool.
Much smaller field, by the way. So Lance Snyder was smart enough in the last race to drop out early when he realized he didn't make it or wasn't going to do well. And now he's leading over William Booz. And that's it. Oh, wait, are they putting Dustin Hamilton a lap down? Well, oh, wait, no, they're not. No, they're not. I thought they were putting Dustin Hamilton a lap down.
Say Dustin Hamilton thinks he made me uncomfortable earlier, so I'm okay with it.
And there's Dinesh. Lance Snyder's up there. Oh, wait, they are going a lap down. Well, we can't have that. So Dustin is, no, Dinesh is about to go a lap down. In fact, he is a lap down. So I don't know if Victor's here, but I feel like there's debris on the track and that maybe Dinesh needs to get his lap back.
Yes.
I
yes.
definitely it's Indy, which means there's a huge truck full of Fernando Alonso hats that's spilled somewhere on the pavement, and we have to go yellow. I don't know. I may have to do it myself because I don't know that Victor's here. We'll give him a minute.
Go to the yellow.
It's a yellow. All right, and I'll just go ahead and do it. We're yellow. Oh gosh, was that Dinesh who did that? Yes, Dinesh just wrecked Lance Snyder with the yellow.
Good.
That alone should put him in the lead. That was phenomenal.
We'll see where the race takes us.
Yeah,
what is that livery? That white and green one. That was cool.
Well, I want to look at what Dinesh did because he's got this like an electric Valvoline thing going on. I don't know what this is. Every race, so Dinesh is and he just wrecked his Skip Barber car.
Well, why not? Everyone gets one.
So Dinesh is fairly new to the series, but it seems like every race he goes further and further with the liveries. So now we've got this like electric 80s Continental livery. Well, I don't know what this is, but I'm digging it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's like somewhere between California in 1985 and the movie Tron.
I like that he's still in the grass. It's been like 10 minutes. Valvoline on the side.
Electric
Valvoline.
Cool.
I like it.
Digging it.
Whoa. What's that helmet?
That's the same helmet from last year. We don't have an angle to see it, yeah. It's that same creepy ass.
I like Dinesh.
Yeah.
Creep. Is he wearing the suit too? It's like the clown.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if we can.
I think it is.
It is, yeah, it definitely is.
I love this guy.
That's awesome.
All right, you keep being you.
You do you. Oh, wow.
You do you, boo.
And that accident with Lance Snyder.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Our Heart NSX livery. That's awesome.
And that was your Watkins Glen July 4th theme, is that right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know about the Michelin stickers on the front. I mean, that's
an
automatic DQ, but otherwise pretty good.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think you can control the Michelin deal.
Very good. Just so we're clear, the Heart car never ran on Michelin's, but that's cool, whatever.
I don't think... Are we going to alienate everybody?
Is that what we're doing now?
We're just going to piss off the few fans we have left.
Like, guys, I didn't have that much time. Stop yelling.
Like, how come everybody else is able to condescend their fans and not lose them?
Oh, we're hearing from Trevor Price.
Yeah.
He's saying, holy crap, guys, thank you. And he's very excited.
Cool. All right. Well, we're sorry we couldn't show it. Who is this? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Does Trevor know he didn't have any
I don't know. I don't. Like, some guys have the feed up when they watch. Some guys don't. I don't know. Like, I know if I was driving, no way would I have the feed up. I don't have that kind of attention span. But anyway, so Nick Isidro is leading in the Skip Barber class. And Jacob Campbell and Jeffrey Sykes are a lap down. So let's see. Oh, Victor Valley is back. Victor's doing it now. So cool. All right. So I can see he's giving some people a wave around. So I'll just let Victor do his job and stay out of it now.
Cool. Trevor Price says the radio call made it even better. He loved it.
All right, cool.
So
there you go. It was dark
Sean,
anyway.
Have you peed yet?
No. And it's not peeing that I need to do. That's the problem.
That's unnecessary.
It'll take a few minutes, and it'll just be you.
We'll be all right.
I can do it over the phone. Be like, hold on, I need to mute it again. All right, what's that? What else? What's going on in the chat room? Wait, hold on, Ryan. Mute. All right, what else is going on in the chat, Ryan? Oh, hold on. Mute.
Someone's in here. No, someone's in here. So occupied. Oh, not you. Never mind.
That is my life. Yep. All right. So definitely a smaller field.
Gym neighbor.
Go ahead.
I can't tell if I'm being mocked for my gym neighbors or if I don't even understand the comment. But the point is, it's not supposed to be good, folks.
Does Timberland need to come back?
Apparently, your Timberland is better than my gym neighbors.
All right,
do you realize?
Do you
want to?
Well, let's. That's why you have to remix it, because then it makes it new again. So let's try this again.
I just like the fact that someone felt the need to come.
You know, I've heard many gym neighbors impersonators, and you're like top 12, but like, I went to a Rolling Stones tribute concert, and Jim Neighbors tribute was the opener. It was this guy named Gerald. He was from Missouri. And,
I know Gerald. Yeah, he's the best one.
Yeah. And I mean, you're not Gerald. I mean, you're not terrible.
You're not Gerald good. I'll give you that. But before you go to the restroom,
yeah, I'm not going.
Marco,
I'll type
Marco.
Why is Marco up? First of all, but anyway.
Yeah, he comments that the radio call is worthy of an episode of Troy and Abbott in the morning.
Ah.
Look at Marco pulling at our heartstrings.
Pulling the references from off-air conversations.
Oh, this is great to see all the HPD tweets, too. I'm just seeing these.
What is this?
Dude, Andre Good leased a 2020 Honda Pilot today.
Oh, that's cool.
And tagged us in it. That is awesome.
That is pretty neat.
That is so cool. I don't know, Sean. Maybe this whole marketing and racing thing has something to do it.
Yeah. It's weird because we can prove that, and yet somehow people pull better numbers and don't have that.
Settle.
So could you imagine if we could demonstrate our sales but also fake our numbers to be on par with other fake numbers? Like then we'd be like the full triumvirate of sponsor worthiness.
David Kleinhagen.
What's going on in South America, Ryan?
What's going on in Butt Farm, Sean?
Yeah. What's going on in why are all of our fans Brazilian all of a sudden?
What is that? TwitterAudit.com? What does that mean?
I like how their first week of Thursday Night Blunder was pretty good because they were into it, but then they just got obsessed with just making weird references to fake numbers. I don't even know who they're talking about. Or
they seem so happy in
if
person.
there were other fans of live shows, they would say, "Me gusta el primero season, pero..." Never mind.
I like how you gave up.
I was like, that's
never mind.
Naranjo means orange.
Yeah, I got where you're going.
I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I cut myself halfway through because I was like, maybe that's going too far.
You're right.
Right.
Now's the time.
Now's the time to withdraw.
Imagine if we were like on a road trip, like I don't know, in a couple weeks. Yeah. And we got canceled because of a Thursday Night Blunder Tuesday runoff joke.
Yeah. What I like, what would happen is it'd be like, oh, we're canceled, and like we'd already be on the off ramp. Did I lose you?
Yeah, I don't know what you said.
Oh, okay. If like you're driving and I'm on my phone, I'm like, oh, it's Continental. Yeah, they want to cancel us. Why are we already on the off ramp?
Oh, weird. We're in your driveway 6 hours later.
Yeah, how did that? We were just in Oregon. I don't understand. How did you do this?
Oh, man.
Yep.
That, and then what we would do is then we'd start faking our numbers.
Yeah. Because clearly no one's any wiser. May as well.
You get what you deserve. All right, 47 people watching this.
Wow, why?
Yeah, I don't.
You mean 4,700? Our aggregate, our numbers to date are 3 million.
Right.
To date. When
Well,
you say to
ask
date,
again tomorrow.
when you say to date, it could mean any weird calculation of time.
Right.
All right, so Devin Peters currently leading. William Booz is P2. And looks like all of our HPD prototypes, as we watch Dustin Hamilton get caught up, all of our HPD prototypes are in fact on the lead lap, so it's anybody's guess. Nick Isidro leading in Skip Barber. Robert Hibby still pushing forward in P2. And we'll see what happens. So you can see, we won't be able to see this on Thursday, but if you look at my screen, you can see the race control notes from Victor. I mean, this is not easy. He's got to like tell this guy to get ahead because he's trying to make the Skip Barber cars close up with one another. So it's a hard job. He's doing a good job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the kid is a stud. Oh, let's look at that livery on that one white and green car.
So that's John Taylor Tammy. Yeah, that looks like Champion. Are they going green?
Oh, that's cool.
Is the lights out? No, they're going green. So we'll wait for another yellow if there is one.
Yeah, we'll get to it. All right, Devin Peters.
All right, Devin Peters waving the. I don't know who he's trying to intimidate with no one in front of him, but he's blinking nonetheless.
I think that's just for us.
Oh, that's okay. All right, Lance Snyder looking for room.
Lance running a nice livery this week, all orange, obviously DWR colors, but says thank you, Ryan and Sean on the side of it.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
I would also like to point out here in race number 2, you know who's not here? Josh Chin.
Yeah.
You know who didn't win the last race all on his own? We didn't do anything.
Josh Chin.
Josh Chin. So the streak remains DWR 86, Josh Chin 0.
I think he's like -6 by this point.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I can't tell if that's I think it's a Camp Boggy Creek tribute livery.
Yeah, we've seen this before.
From Frankie Montecalvo, Gunnar Jeanette, and I want to say Elton Julian there.
Dustin Hamilton, is that what they ran?
Is that what he's running? But that's not going to get you in the race. Running an LMPC livery.
Yep. That is a Camp Boggy Creek. Bayshore.
Yep, but I love me some Frankie Montecalvo, so okay.
And Mike Gouache.
I think that was the Gunner car at one point too, but either way, good times. What about the Carbino? Let's see that Champion livery. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
John Taylor Tammy. Ooh, In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah,
nice.
Going with the Champion livery, the In-N-Out. I'm digging this.
Yeah, there's the one problem with it, two actually, I guess.
Oh no.
But they'll figure that out eventually, or they won't make it in. Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. Brad Kettler would appreciate this.
Yeah, absolutely, you would. I feel like Brad Kettler appreciates the In-N-Out Burger as well. So
I think he does. Brad Kettler's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he is. Good dude. I like that one. That's a good one to see.
Yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen. I don't know did he make this on his own or is that from Trading Paints? Because if it's on Trading Paints, I might do it. I mean, I prefer Acura liveries, but.
Well, it says Champion Racing, so I'll give them the credit that they didn't put the other part on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Wilhelm Booz.
Oh, gosh. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Who was that? Oh, and he took out Lance Snyder. That's Dale Clough. Is that a Bobby Unser? Oh, that's a Mack. That's an Apple car.
I think it's the Mack 935 Porsche livery, but Dale Clough is a mechanic on my race team.
Oh, is he really?
In IMSA. Yeah, he works on LA Honda World on my number 77. He's an integral part of the team. I need him in one piece. What are you doing, Lance Snyder?
I won't make the joke. Let's see what happened to poor Dale here. So he's just all on his own, all on his lonesome, just hoping to survive. Dinesh started it, and then Lance finished it.
And then Lance was, Lance, you're off the hook this one time.
Yeah.
But, man, Dinesh just drove right underneath my boy Dale, hailing from Portland, Oregon. Oh, Dale had to miss one of our races recently, and he sent me a note, and he said, not for nothing, but it was the first day this year that it was gorgeous outside. I was like, no, you made the right call. So that was impressive.
We're losing you a little bit,
I'm
Ryan.
frozen, so it might not be that good. I was going to say, a good battle taking place.
Yep. All right, so it is a good three-way battle. It's actually really entertaining. William Booz, Devin Peters, and Dinesh Ramasar all going for it here. Man.
Correct.
Hello? Brian? You there?
Hi,
Oh, there we go. All right. So it is anybody's
I'm
guess.
Ryan Eversley.
Right
Wait, what?
now, it's you're like Bill Riley calling out bingo numbers all of a sudden. By the way, Bill Riley's bingo number timing couldn't be more perfect.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah, like his comic timing.
Remember
you're
we did
like,
a live show?
yeah. We did a couple of them. Yeah, remember how we did the first Big IMSA live show? Um, and yeah, and it was easily had about 400, 500 people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But anyway, Bill Riley was calling
Yeah, it was
out
a good
bingo
time.
numbers. Bill Riley with the bingo numbers, and we just said like call these out. You decide when to do it. Just interrupt, and he knew exactly what we needed. You know, and it
Yeah.
would be like somebody would ask Juan Montoya a question, and Juan Montoya would just about to start answering, and you'd hear like the next word is. It's like, yep, you knew. God bless that man, Bill Riley. Everything about him is
Tube frame.
There is a time for tube frames.
I love that man.
And that time is now.
Yeah. That time is right now. I went on an angry rabbit hunt looking for a used Riley and Scott chassis a couple weeks ago on the internet.
Like, it's not
I was
like you're in the
what if
market.
there's one that's like half tubbed
Okay.
and I could get it and refurb it?
With all your time and money you should be spending?
Yeah, I could have a savings account and a house, or I could have a Riley.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, we all make bad choices, and home ownership is one of them.
Right. And I found a car for like 120K, and I was like,
Nope.
and I was like justifying the
Yeah.
This isn't impossible.
You're like,
this is.
Or I could start moving into a new house and then complaining about how drivers are losing work.
Right. Or I could send my street cars that are not free off to get maintenance.
And
upkeep
service.
Done.
I could literally, from a new premium car dealership, as I get tunes done to my car, I could tweet about how it's not fair that there's drivers losing work.
Yes.
Man,
that's
their
cool. My
first
buddy
week was really not that bad, but man, that last week, I don't know what they were talking about half the time. It's gonna be the angriest. Like June is gonna be the angriest.
Handed out signs with all the answers to the bits, and just see who holds it up.
That's actually not a bad idea. We just start making vague references, and then somebody's like, "Oh, yep, it's Dion Von Mulkey." Not that reference, by the way. Dion's just my go-to.
They hate that Von Mulkey kid.
I can't stand that Von Mulkey kid. He's nothing but pleasant and professional. Dad's really nice.
Successful family.
Yeah. Peter Von Mulkey, Dion's out. I genuinely like that guy. Also, every time I hear him talk,
Go on.
I think of Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh yeah, classic.
Have you seen? So Lethal Weapon 2.
Well, of course I have.
And
The Gun Club, the South African.
Yeah.
Party.
Well, so they don't look alike, but every time Peter Von Mulkey speaks, he sounds like the dude. Have you ever noticed this? No, you've never noticed this? Every time Peter Von Mulkey speaks, I hear the guy in Lethal Weapon 2. So I just keep waiting for Peter Von Mulkey to be like, "You couldn't get me with a parking ticket." Like, I just keep waiting for that moment, and he's never going to say it.
Diplomatic immunity. Yeah. I don't know why I gave him a.
Yeah, I don't know what accent that was,
there,
but I can't. Jim Jeffries has the best description of South African accents, and I can't.
Yeah, he
and we
does.
can't recite it.
Basically, what I'm saying is they're terrible people.
Yeah. Wonder what Dion thinks of that joke. There's a race going on.
So everything I have is frozen. I can't see it.
Oh, really?
Except for even your stream is like frozen. I think I've just got shitty Wi-Fi, even though I've got full.
You're about to say, so you cannot see my feed? You want me to hang up and call you
I
back?
can. It's just blurry as shit. If you want to call me back, it'll be fixed on Thursday. going on in the chat room,
What's
Sean?
going on in the chat room, Ryan?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
By the way, did Restream kick back in?
I refreshed it,
Oh, okay.
so I don't know if it worked or not, but I'm going to redo that as well right now.
Are you getting current? Oh, wait, no, never mind. So I just turned my head up to the TV and I saw Chase Elliott wrecked, and I was like, oh, Chase Elliott just wrecked. But then I was like, why is he in a cup car? Yeah, he was in the 9 car, and it's like,
Yeah.
why is he running a cup car in a truck race? But like at no point did I think it wasn't the actual truck race live.
Oh, it's a dog phone.
Yeah, that's basically the moment I just had. Oh, well, I don't want to have any spoilers. The race isn't over, but we'll let Andrew Barca tell the chat room to watch the truck race instead of our deal.
Yeah.
Because there's 13 to go, and it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I can't see it, so I guess I'll hear about it later.
It's pretty good. It's 13 to go, and if you were Marcus Lemonis, this is exactly what you wanted. Because as you and I both know, Ryan, the race isn't – the quality of racing is very rarely in the racing. It's in the story.
Sure.
And so we've got a story.
Well, I keep reading that we're not giving good play-by-play.
Oh.
Because we're chatting.
Well, let me give you the play-by-play of the truck race right now. So
I'm way in on that.
It's lap 40. We're at the halfway point. There's plenty of racing to go. All right, William Booz is leading.
No, I'm serious. I want truck updates.
And Nick Isidro is leading. So back to the truck race. There's 11 to go. And Chase Elliott is leading Kyle Busch by half a second, but Kyle, it's perfect. And and Chase Elliott's in an iRacing truck, and they've got traffic, but Kyle is absolutely catching him. And it's Kyle, right? Like it's Kyle in a truck. So
and it's Kyle in a truck, but knows damn well he got roasted so bad last week.
Yeah. So like if he wrecks Chase so that the $50,000 bounty continues.
Yeah, right. Or just beats him.
And for some reason, they just cut to like 3rd place. And I don't know why. Like, guys, why? I could give a crap about Brett Moffitt.
Johnny Sauter.
It's literally like they're showing Brett Moffitt and Ross Chastain and shit. And you're like, what? Kyle Busch is a half second behind Chase Elliott. Who cares about this?
The whole thing. You guys are all about this one bounty hunter thing.
10 to go. There, and Kyle Busch, and now they're doing a 2-shot. A screen next to screen, of which none of them have Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch.
Good.
What the? Okay, whatever.
Grant Enfinger back here running.
Yeah, they're like, what's going on with Boyd in 25th? And anyway, it's a thing. Oh, there we go. Kyle's making a move.
Keep this going.
Kyle is all what? Is the chat room hating us? Kyle.
No, it's just one guy, Dave Stevens, so I'm really enjoying not liking our feedback.
Is he hating this right now? Okay.
Probably.
I would just like to point out Kyle Busch was about to go too wide, and they just cut away to John Hunter Nemechek, who's in 6th.
It's a great run.
I don't understand it. There's 8 to go. There's 8 to go. Kyle Busch is 0.4 behind Chase Elliott, and we're watching John Hunter Nemechek. And I think Fox does a great job. I really don't have a problem with their coverage usually. But why do I care? And there we go. Back to Kyle Busch chasing down Chase Elliott. What? All right. What's going on with the race?
You're breaking up, so I don't know who. What?
What's going on in the race here?
I couldn't tell you. My race is paused.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's back now. Okay. Yeah. So.
All right, we are 44 laps in. William Booz currently leading. You are seeing an amazing 1-2 battle with Devin Peters. It's been like this whole race. All of the HPDs are on the lead lap. So if another yellow were to come out, it could still be anybody's game. And that's why the play-by-play of this very minute may not be too concerning outside of a huge wreck. Nick Isidro still leading in Skip Barber. Jeff Sykes P2, Jacob Campbell P3. So, man, it is good. Dinesh, by the way, right there in P3. So it is strong. 6 to go in the truck race.
Yeah, I need more of that.
And Kyle Busch has narrowed it down to 0.3. They are catching traffic, though. I will say...
Yeah, those things are hard to pass him.
Yeah, Chase is doing a pretty good job of keeping Kyle behind him, and I don't know enough about Charlotte and truck handling and aero to know is Kyle just stuck or does he have a shot? And how pissed is he going to be? Because I think you and I have had this off-air conversation, but Kyle's been vocally not thrilled with that $50,000 bounty.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
cannot, and normally I can tell, but I could not for the life of me tell, is he genuinely upset or does he understand he needs to be the guy in the black hat? Like, I can't tell which it is in this case.
Right. Yeah.
Is he fake mad because he knows it's good to be mad for the show? We'll find out now.
Yeah, well, I guarantee the amount of hate he got the other night for the Chase Elliott thing was through the roof because Chase is the new Dale Jr.
Right.
And
so he needs to
even Kyle's smart enough to be like, that's too many.
Yeah.
That's too many tweets. That's too many tweets. And I'm Kyle Busch.
It's now up to 7/10, so Chase Elliott is actually pulling away. So Chase is better through traffic than Kyle. I don't know if that's arrow or what. So Chase is now down sort of in the midline, and Kyle's looking for the high line, trying to make something work.
Yeah.
3 to go, 1 second gap. It's not looking good for old Rowdy Busch.
Oh, it's looking great for the fans, though, Sean.
Also, William Booz, Devin Peters, still trucking along. Dinesh is comfortably in third, as William and as William and Devin continue to push each other along, they get just a little bit of a gap over Dinesh, but again, things can change so quickly with traffic, with yellow flags, you just never know. Headlights are on now as it gets continually darker.
Right.
2 laps to go in the truck race. Chase Elliott looking strong.
Feeling strong.
I don't know if Devin Peters is trying to pass, but if he is, this just shows how hard it is to pass right now in these cars.
What truck is he in?
Who?
Devin Peters. He's in a truck, right?
Yeah, Devin Peters is in a truck.
He's in our race.
Kyle Busch, final lap, 0.8 of a second now is the gap. So looking really, really good for Chase Elliott collecting that bounty. In fact, he's now out of 4. Chase Elliott's going to win in trucks. And
nice.
Kevin Harvick is going to have to write a $50,000 check to any charity of Chase's choice. I think that's the deal. Is that right?
Yeah, that's $100,000 to COVID-19 right there.
Yep, exactly. Then I don't remember.
Yeah.
Did Lemonis and Kevin choose the charity, or does Chase get to put it towards any charity?
Well, initially it was supposed to be to the pocket.
Right.
And then today, Kevin Harvick said, we're going to go put it towards COVID-19, and Lemonis said, I'm down for that too. So.
Okay. So it's going to be some sort of COVID-related charity of their choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's all making sense. All right. Here's what we're going to do.
Cool. How many laps do we have left?
We're 50 laps in, so there's 25 more laps to go. I'm going to do something really weird because I just had a friend revisit, and it's bad.
You said a what?
I have another visitor, and it's really bad. I have to leave.
You said a what?
I got to poop. Ryan?
Okay.
Hello?
Cool. Can you call me back? Hang up and call me back because it's really bad.
Hello?
All right.
All
Let's try that again.
Can you handle this for a few minutes?
Yeah, I have no chat, and I'm just going to watch the video.
All right. Enjoy. And remember, I'll tell this to Victor, too. It's lap 50, so between the two of you, if you have to go
you have
yell,
to fix the view.
Oh, wait. For you? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry. This is very unprofessional, but you know what's less professional is a bad seat. All right. Better? Can you see that?
That's perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Have fun.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Thought that guy would never leave, so that's better. Anywho, just bear with me 1 second, guys. I think we have the chat room back up, so that's good. Oh, we see William Booz coming to the pit lane, and he's locking up the rears there as he tries to get down to pit lane speed. I have 0 telemetry, timing, and scoring or anything, so you have to bear with me. Let me know if the chat is actually working. The restream, for some reason, I've had to reload everything just now, but looks like we have Jason Burgess said Sean should not take us with him. Well, he did not. So finally, guys, it's just us. Let's make fun of that guy. Heckman. Ugh, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of name is Sean anyway? I hope you enjoyed his commentary on the NASCAR race. I'll give you a little play-by-play here. I don't really know what else is going on. Trevor Price filling in for Sean Heckman with what's going on in the chat room. I like it. So, yeah. Looks like William Boo's in pit lane, and honestly, I can't change the view, so I don't know if it's frozen or if he's just sitting there. So that's fun. Okay. So William Boo's running the Hart tribute livery from our NSX that we did as he leaves pit lane. Little wheel spin as he gets going there in the ARX P2 car. Designed and built by Worth Engineering out of England. Very popular chassis when it ran. Dario Franchitti referred to this car as one of the best cars he ever raced, said that it made you feel like a superhero. The faster you went, the better it gripped. And they were able to go flat through turn one at Sebring, and almost, I think Road Atlanta was a downshift one gear back to flat in this car, so that's pretty cool. So, Victor, if you see debris out there, I think I'm seeing the same thing. I'm hearing some rumors. So, absolutely, if there's debris out there, we have to be safe. Safety is our number 3 priority here at Dinner with Racers. Let's not forget that. Dave Stevens writes in, computational fluid dynamic designed. God bless you. I'm not sure what you're allergic to with that sneeze, but sure. All right, so we're racing along here, and once again, my stream is horrendous. I'm on Wi-Fi tonight. I'll be on a hard line later, but rain in turn 4. Oof, not good, folks. Not good at all. No yellow. We stay green. Okay, still green here. Oh, if we had middle of management at turn 3, we'd absolutely stay green because someone would want to run him over. John Hickman. But don't worry about that. So, I love that it's Tuesday night, and like I'm here because we have partners, and I want to make sure Sean gets everything he needs. But like, you guys have no excuses to be watching this on a Tuesday night. So that's special. See the Camp Aggie Creek livery. Looks like we are full course yellow here. Which in NASCAR and oval racing, they don't say full course, they just say yellow. There is no locals. So, I know what CFD is, Joe. I was just kidding. All right. Chris Bucola says no life. Fair enough. This COVID thing is crazy, right? So, Joe Dorsey, I'm looking forward to seeing that helmet you designed and did there. And of course, don't want to be drinking alone. And you are not, my friend, because cheers. Ooh, skiing. Wife going to work in an hour. Does she work for a hospital or something like that?
Wait, where's Sean?
He's using the bathroom. He has like a stomach problem. What are you doing?
They're in bed.
Okay.
So, here.
All right, I can't talk about it right now, so give me a second. Can you hear me meow? I have a poor connection, which sucks because I can't call Sean back. So, all right. Can you guys hear me? All right. If anybody can hear me, let me know. Audio. How about now? Can you hear me now? Man, this is horrible. This Wi-Fi, for some reason, just craps. I can't really say a whole lot or give you any play-by-play because I can't see a whole lot. It's like watching a video game in the 80s, but worse. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, good. It just logged me out. That's great. I'll log back in here. Lots of fun. Shh. How about now?
That was my Timbaland.
Can you actually hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's been. So you were gone, but it's like poor connection, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if anyone can hear me or not. The restream thing got so bad it kicked me out again.
Oh, not
So,
good. All right. We appear
I
to be
honestly
streaming.
couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know, but we appear to be streaming, so I assume we're fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah, sure. I
let's-
couldn't tell you because the login.
on Okay, I just lost you. What?
Yeah, no, literally, it's like it like kicked me out of restream, and
Huh. All
yeah,
right. Well, I don't know. Good. We
yeah.
just have to survive
Crit-
one more day of
crit-
this. Lap 56. Did you call Yodel or did Victor? Good answer.
Yeah, we'll be hard. It'll be hardwired for Thursday, so it won't be a problem.
Yep. Exactly. Did you call Yodel or did Victor?
There was debris and I believe a pop-up rain shower as well.
Okay. Very good.
So yes,
Yes. Okay. Cool. So
yeah,
while I was dropping the kids off,
right.
I was on the tweets.
Oh, okay, yeah, good.
There's not Noah Wheeler? Is there a Noah in the YouTube chat room? Forward is best
I
word.
think there is another one.
Yeah. So there's a Noah. There's a not Noah Wheeler on Twitter, and
Okay.
he pointed out that your Jim Neighbors is trying 20 times harder than my Timberlake FFS.
Right,
And
right.
I would like to point out that that was a terrible Timberlake that I was doing because it wasn't Timberlake. Is that right? Because I was not doing Timberlake at all. So try again. And
Yeah.
I would argue the music that I am covering, which is in fact not Timberlake, is perfect. Spot on. You wouldn't even know the difference if you
Yeah.
heard the real one. Try
Yeah.
the remix to One Republic Apologize, and you'll know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I stand by my Jim Neighbors,
Yeah,
and
your
I'm
Jim
fine
Neighbors
with
is
it.
fine. As
So,
is my Timbaland.
call me back on Skype or on FaceTime.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Sure.
Can you shut off your camera maybe? Is that a thing?
I don't know what's going on here.
Do you know how to shut off your camera? I don't know if you
Yeah.
can. Try doing that. That might actually help because you don't need your camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might help your because there's that much less that your internet
Oh,
is
this
doing.
this is fun. So I just canceled Safari to like try to get that to work. I'm like, okay, let's refresh this, and it's Safari is being updated.
It's not your
Ah,
day.
cool. Thanks for the.
That's why we do these run-throughs.
Yeah, I guess. Jesus.
But Victor's doing good.
Yeah, he's killing it.
He's doing a great job. Looks like we'll have a good, exciting 15-lap run to the end here. I suspect that we'll be green to the end. What do you think?
I'm hearing that the rain shower we had is already cleared out.
Yeah, so it
probably.
probably will be green to the end, but you never really know. Nick Isidro leading in the Skip Barber class, Jacob Campbell P2, Jeff Sykes P3, Dale Clough, and Robert Hibby. Robert is a lap down, but I can't tell. I think he may have gotten a wave by, so he may be trying to get back on that lead lap, which would, if that's turn 4, am I seeing this correctly? Or is that turn 2? We'll see here in a second what Robert's doing. I think that's 4. Or is that 2? No, that's 4. Okay, so yeah, Robert will be on the same lap as everybody. So everyone's on the lead lap. Everyone has a shot. We'll have, looks like just over 15 laps to go. The lights are out on the pace car. And we have another. We are going to extend it, and I think that is so that Robert can catch up. And with that extended yellow, we will, I would say it's highly likely we'll be green to the end. And it's anybody's guess how this is going to go. So Devin Peters currently P1, Dinesh Ramasar P2, Dustin Hamilton P3, Jonathan Taylor Tammy in P4, Lance Snyder P5, William Booz P6. And it's dark.
I can vaguely hear something. I'm like trying to find what that is.
So what? Are you not hearing the cars?
No, I could. It's like you know what? I think I'm listening. I can hear us. I opened up Chrome to try to fix the whole Safari thing. Yeah, this is really low, so we're okay.
All right.
All right.
You can see the feed.
Anyways, yeah.
All right. Lights are out. I think they are in 3 right now, so we will have an exciting 15-lap shootout. This is for everything again. Finishing second, finishing third, does not matter. Winning is the only way you will advance to Thursday's World Final. World.
Yeah, one of the texts I saw before my computer completely took a shit was apparently Kyle Busch is like storming down pit lane.
Oh, really?
That's what somebody wrote in the chat.
So I saw, while I was in the restroom, I saw there was some sort of tweet. I didn't see who wrote it, that he might have been having some sort of mechanical problem they were working around. So I'm sure in his mind it wasn't a fair fight and blah, blah, blah. But that's why we run the races.
Like, you didn't really beat me for that $100,000 towards charity, you know?
Yeah.
Really? You don't want to just, like, take that
Can't
one?
just take, nope.
It's not as good when it goes to charity.
And
Did
then
you just type that out?
And then he looks at the camera and angles his water bottle that says Rowdy Energy Drink.
It's a can. Did you see what I started with this whole driver suit thing?
No.
Yeah. I noticed that he doesn't have an Alpine Star suit anymore.
Huh.
And I also noticed that Kevin Harvick is wearing Alpine Stars. And so I tweeted like, hey, since when does Kevin Harvick wear Alpine Stars? And someone's like, forever. And then someone else was like, no, this is the first year. It's like 4 races. Like, oh, okay. I wasn't nuts. That does seem out of place for him. He's a Sparko guy. So then I noticed the next race, like 3 days later, that Kyle Busch is wearing not Alpine Stars. And I said, hey, Buzzy, I got something for you.
We're green, by the way.
And it became a full Buzzy thing where he like tracked it back to like it's an off-brand Alpine or Adidas suit because he has an Adidas deal. But then I guess Gibbs has a conflict. And I just love that Buzzy was like, I got it.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah,
That's
and he
the best part.
figured it out. He's like sending me like close-up splotches of clothing. Like, this guy's the best.
Like there are not 2 Bozies in the world. That is for sure.
Like literally yesterday when the NASCAR race ended, somebody tweeted he and I a picture of the suit. Like, oh look, see, it's still unbranded. I was like,
nice.
Yes.
All right.
Solid.
Devin Peters leading. This is for everything. It is 15 laps to go. And now that they know this really counts, you're starting to see the crazy lines trying to block the airflow between each other.
Yeah.
That is how you get it done. Who is that in P3? That is,
Dinesh.
That's Dinesh. All right.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good, and it looks like Devin may have just barely tapped the wall with damage off. It's probably okay if it didn't kill his momentum.
Yeah, it just takes away a little speed there. But yeah, that's a little crazy. Most of these guys have so much grip that they haven't had to do that.
Oh, yeah, now it's going to get good. Now
Yeah,
remember, it was like this in the last race where the top 4 were neck and neck, and it was a great battle, and then they all took each other out, and Trevor Price, who was back in 7th, just snuck through and took a huge win. No reason to think we couldn't see that same effect today.
Yeah, and I think if you asked Trevor Price, he would tell you flat out that you're wrong, and he was planning that from the get-go.
Right.
Because, come on now. Yeah, that was his move.
All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, is Dinesh making moves? Is Dinesh making moves? Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing. I'm not sure who that is sitting P3. Is that Dinesh still in P3, or did he move up there?
No, that's Jonathan Taylor Tammy in P3 now.
Okay, so Jonathan Taylor Thomas is sitting P3. He keeps running a high line for some reason there. I don't know if he's trying to give himself a gap for a draft, but definitely taking the long way around the corner.
Yeah, it's an interesting approach, or maybe he's trying to go where the arrow is, or he's playing favorites on drafting. It's tough to say. Yeah, interesting line there. Oh, there's the Skippies. In very dark conditions. Notice the Skippy there on the warm-up lane.
Jim Dorsey asking, is it definitely going to be Paul Page?
Yes.
Yes, it is going to be Paul Page.
Why would we lie?
Well, I mean, that's not a...
That's fair. The only reason it wouldn't be Paul Page is if Paul Page dropped out for some reason last minute. But he said he's in. We've had plenty of communications. He's the guy. All right. Jonathan Taylor Tammy. Oh, now he's starting to sneak up there on Dinesh Ramesar. Oh, gosh.
Man, to the bottom there. Had to check up.
You can see him shake his head there in disgust.
Here, okay, big update here, Sean. Completely related to not this at all, but apparently Chase mocked Kyle's bow after grabbing the checkered flag on the front straightaway.
Yes.
That's what we need.
Like, this is the theatrics the sport needs. Why would you not love every minute of that? Because now they'll talk about, oh no, JTT falling back to 4th. So who is that in P3 now? Lance Snyder. What?
What is happening here? Nice run there for Lance, getting up in the spot.
Lance has a shot at the win now.
Yeah,
There's going to be 10 laps to go at the line. It is anybody's guess as to how this is going to pan out.
It's pretty dark there, even though they've got the headlights on. It's really brutal.
Yeah, you really can't see anything, so you can only imagine.
Do they actually have the headlights on?
They should. I just don't know that it's necessarily showing in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they definitely have headlights. So, like, what does it look like? Not to look at this too much, but, like, what's the view here from the yeah, so, like, this is our leader in Skip Barber, Jacob Campbell.
Yeah.
Like, that is not a fun view.
Trevor Price giving a little bit of inside baseball information. He says it has to say the feed looks a lot darker than it did during his race.
Interesting. All right.
So for the racers, it might not be as bad as it is for the fans.
Fair. And this will not be the case on Thursday. We'll probably start the race a little bit earlier.
Yeah, like 10 minutes earlier. So.
Well, there's also a 2-hour practice leading up to it. So there's a whole bunch of factors. But so like...
A lot of ins.
Look at that pack go by. Interesting.
Would you just look at it? Yeah, Lance Snyder sitting pretty here, kind of the catbird seat as these two are pushing each other down the straightaway. We've seen this go wrong several times tonight in the first race and even in the second. So Lance Snyder, who has been the victim of several verbal attacks from the commentators of this series, has also found himself in the wall tonight as it is. So he's got a lot going against him.
And how is there no commentator's curse when you want one?
I mean, we could just create one.
No, but you know, it seems like every time we mention somebody they spin, we've been on Lance Snyder here for laps, and the dude's keeping it clean. That's not acceptable.
Yeah, I don't know what this is anymore. We could just let somebody else in from the first race.
And if we can't destroy people's dreams, what was this all for?
Yeah, well, if I can't scuba.
Man, look at this 4-way battle.
Yeah, this is pretty good here.
All right, so it is Devin Peters, Dinesh Ramesar, Lance Snyder, and Jonathan Taylor Tammy, 1 through 4. 9 laps to go. Once again, the winner is the only person that will advance to Thursday's final, so it doesn't matter if you're second. It only matters that you're first.
And a really cool view here to give you guys a little bit of insight. If you didn't get to see the end of the first race because of technical difficulties, it looked like this with about 4 more cars in the mix, and then suddenly it was just chaos. So you can understand now, watching, why it was difficult for us to kind of tell you what was happening. But very cool optics as they're kind of moving around and weaving down into the corners. These 4 HPD LMP2 chassis, virtually identical other than the liveries and the driving styles.
And Dustin Hamilton is P5. Now, he is 5 seconds back. But
He's not out of it.
Yeah, if that first race was any indication, 5 seconds back is kind of a really nice place to be because that's just enough time to avoid whatever dumb stuff is about to happen. And then all the way back 17 seconds is William Booz. And again, you kind of can't count on anybody because the chaos and the way this works, anybody can kind of jump up at the end. So William, at this point, it's probably in his best interest to do exactly what he's doing, which is just hold back and just run your race, try and avoid the chaos and see where you end up. Devin,
Yes.
go ahead.
Meanwhile, Devin Peters just kind of making laps here, trying to wind the clock down as quick as he can.
Look at these Skip Barber cars. I don't know if they're necessarily showing on the feed, but there are some Skip Barber cars to the inside of that they're just barely getting by.
Yeah, I don't think I even saw him.
That rate of approach is so high that I don't know how well these guys are really seeing him. We'll go back to an onboard, see if that helps. But, man, it's dark as we have 7 laps to go.
Yeah, the snaking that they're doing down the front straightaway as they come out of turn 2 there is pretty cool to watch, but very difficult to tell who's what and what's happening. But it looks like we're side by side here for the lead.
Oh, that's Lance Snyder going for the lead.
Wow, big
Lance,
move.
he's going to go high in 2. Can't get it done. Gets caught in the wake. So now Lance has got to get a draft. Devin Peters going down to the grass and doing everything he can to break that toe, make sure that Lance doesn't get the inside line. Lance will pump him. Maybe try to get a little bit of a gap. That's actually not a terrible strategy. What could be happening is Lance and Devin working together just to get as much of a gap on Dinesh as they can in the hope that they can get that gap, maybe with 3 laps to go, then race each other and hope that Dinesh can't catch. But we've also learned from previous races, such as the last one, that even with the bump drafting, the guy in third doesn't really, oh gosh, Lance is going inside. Is he going to make it work in 1? No, he is not.
Oof.
Man, that almost ended in tragedy, though.
Yeah, these guys have to work together like this. When it's this dark and the stakes are this high, you never know what's going to happen. So definitely some cooperation involved here. But, man, 3 wide as they come out onto the back straight right away, fanning back and forth. Not only are you trying to break the draft, you're trying to kind of keep a defensive line so no one can have an easy trip up the inside. So
Lance
a lot
Snyder
of
is
movement
going to take
on.
the lead going into 3, and it works. And do we have a spin? Look like Dinesh. Did Dinesh and Devin crash? Dinesh and Devin definitely fell back. Now
That's going to move Dustin Hamilton up.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens when they cross. I don't even know where they are on track anymore. So Lance Snyder now P1. Jonathan Taylor Tammy 1 second back in P2. Devin Peters and Dinesh Ramasar fell back 3 seconds. Dustin Hamilton still back in P5 with a 7-second gap. But now Dinesh and Devin, with just 4 laps remaining, have fallen back basically out of the clutches. It's going to be a hard thing for them to make that gap back because a 3-second gap when you can only gain about a tenth or two isn't a whole lot. So it's really going to come down to Skip Barber cars and traffic. There's Lance Snyder, 1 second up on Jonathan Taylor Tammy. We'll go on board with Jonathan, see if we can get a little bit better view on what the hell is going on here. What's going on in the chat room, Ryan?
Not sure, Sean.
Good answer.
Yeah, I've still got the restream thing trying to get going, but I do have the YouTube only, and we're wondering if Daniel Apps stand-in automatically qualifies. My buddy George is asking if he will be in our finale.
He might be. We'll have to look at it. Uh-oh. Whoa, this is for the lead right here. Jonathan Taylor Tammy found that gap on Lance. He was able to get the run, and now this is for the lead with 3 laps to go. This is for everything. Whoever wins is going to advance. Lance Snyder thought he had a comfortable lead with that 1-second gap, but that draft is worth everything. And now going high into turn 3, he's trying everything he can on Lance. You are watching Jonathan Taylor Tammy really trying to get it done here. He's got to get on the gas early as we go down that lit up front straightaway. When's the last time you saw Indy at night with the pagoda lit like this? That's what we do.
Very difficult.
Go ahead.
Very difficult to know where the track limit really is because it's hard to see the wall and it's hard to see the grass, and that white line also could play a lot of trickery with you as you cross over it. So these guys, as they're pushing each other down in these kind of conditions, very difficult to know what your actual limit of room is.
And as we round out of turn 2, we have 3 laps to go. Once again, the only position that matters here is position 1. Whoever wins this is going to advance to Thursday's World Final and compete against 30 other cars in the same category. These are all the finest, I guess, drivers from Thursday Night Blunder. You are watching Lance Snyder and Jonathan Taylor Tammy go for it here. We're going through turn 4. I think this is the front straightaway. I can't even tell. They're blinking at each other, trying to intimidate as we go into turn 1, and Lance Snyder still on the inside. Jonathan's going to keep it high. Is that enough? It is not, and it is impossible to be able to see how you can clear one another. We'll go back on board with Jonathan and see if that's a better view. There we go.
I'm getting word that his name is actually just John.
Oh. It says John Taylor Tammy. That's his name
Right.
on the thing.
I mean,
We didn't
it's
make this up.
JTT. That's all that
JTT.
matters.
All right.
JTT.
Back to JTT. He is outside of Lance on turn 3. Is it going to be a drag race? Lance has just enough of a gap, and if JTT keeps having to take the high line, he is in trouble. So we'll see. Correct us. That's his name. All right, there we go. He's got the run. If Lance can stick to the inside. Now, here's the thing. Even if Lance sticks to the inside, right there is the start-finish line. So as we go into the final lap here, if JTT can keep that line, he still was able to out-drag Lance to the finish. So we will see who is going to be the winner.
Devin and Dinesh have been working together.
And he's over. He's around.
Oh, he's in the fence.
And is that going to give it to Lance? That might have just given it to Lance.
Devin, Peters, and Dinesh are right there.
Lance has a really comfortable lead now going into 3. That might have been it. Looks like Devin Peters took out JTT, and now it's anybody's guess as to how this is going to pan out, but it looks like Lance Snyder is going to go through 4. It's looking really, really good for Lance. We're not going to be able to see the checkered flag, but we assume it's coming. Lance Snyder, with plenty of gap, is going to win the second last chance qualifying race here at Indianapolis, and somehow, despite all of our best wishes, Lance Snyder is going to be in the world final. And
well, we'll have to see, Sean. Everything can go down to tech, as we know, and post-race tech is going to be extremely righteous tonight.
Meanwhile, Nick Isidro is, I don't actually know that he's comfortably in the lead there. Nick Isidro was racing with Jacob Campbell. There they are. I don't know if anybody can see that, but it looks like they are going through 3. Let's see if we can get on board. I don't know that it's going to do anything for anybody, but they are definitely neck and neck. There they go down the front stretch. I don't know if anybody can see anything, but that is Nick Isidro that we're riding with, and I do not know. It looks like Jeff Sykes might have just pipped him. I think Jeff Sykes just beat him. Or Jacob Campbell, excuse me. Jacob Campbell just beat Nick Isidro.
Is it like 500s?
Oh, my goodness. That was insane. We'll rewind this, but that was Jacob Campbell with a surprise when Nick Isidro had basically had control of the whole second half of this race. And then in one straightaway, we're riding with Jacob Campbell. Ryan, can you see anything on your feed?
No, it's black.
Okay, okay, then there's no point in replaying it. But we're watching right here. He sneaks in, gets a little bit of a toe off of Nick, floors it, and just timed that pop out perfectly to get around Nick and right across the line to take the win by about a half car length.
Yeah, I'm really glad my camera's turned off right now because you would literally just see my eyebrow and forehead because I'm staring like you know when your grandfather tries to use your computer and he's like, how do you do the thing with the mouse?
It's blinking.
Yeah, that's what I look like right now, like inches off the mic.
Nice.
Where's that Jonathan Taylor kid?
All right. Well, that was impressive.
Cool. Well, screw all these people. We'll see you in a couple days.
That was a heck of a thing. Well, so your video feed's not working terribly well, so I'm not going to cut back to you. We'll look at some of Indy's finest fans.
Sure.
There they are.
Taylor Tammy, not
JTT.
Not JT Tammy, as the kids are calling him.
Not happy.
What have you?
What's wrong now?
Nothing. I just saw your post for the playoffs thing, the Colts.
Oh yeah. What?
What?
I typed in Indianapolis fans, and I got this, and I was like, "Yep."
You're like, I didn't do it.
Yeah. These are fans at Indianapolis. I don't know what you people want from me.
Congrats to Lance Snyder. He's celebrating in the chat room right now with a woohoo. And we'll find a way to screw you in the main race, but we're happy you made it into it.
And Jacob Campbell, well done. You will also advance to the final. It should be an exciting race. We got a lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous. But what do you look forward to seeing on Thursday, Ryan?
The end of the race, Sean.
Perfectly answered. And then we got to go to work. It should be good, but we got a bunch of pros lining up. We got Paul Page. We got some pros. A lot of pros
Got some
returning
s-
from previous races. Go ahead.
Got some sweet beats.
Got some sweet beats. We'll have some. We'll rehash some of our favorite invocations.
Sure.
That's code for we're not buying another one.
Yep.
And other
Well,
than
we kind of have something else.
no, I'm confused.
We have the thing you got today. In your
Oh
email.
yeah, but that's a promo. And other than that,
We would really appreciate it if you guys could tag our sponsors, Continental Tire, Valvoline, and Acura. And specifically this week, I want as many at HPD Honda Racing tweets as possible because I really want their marketing agency to not have a clue what the hell we're talking about.
and why there's so much attention on something they
In
didn't.
fact, if you want, just start asking random questions and then just hashtag Thursday Night Blunder.
Please, Thursday
Yeah,
Night Blunder at HPD.
At Honda Racing _HPD,
Yep.
hashtag Thursday Night Blunder. Do dogs see in the dark?
Ask him if he likes dogs.
Just anything like that. I want to get the email. Why are you telling your fans to screw with our Twitter account? Also, you're fired. Also, we hired Daniel Lapp.
It's fair.
All right, goodbye.
Daniel Apt. I got nothing.
I'm
All
excited
right.
for NASCAR Twitter. That's what I'm going to